Hello and welcome to the AutoLister Pro tutorial. I'll walk through the platform in as much detail as possible while staying within our 12-minute time limit. To get started, you'll receive an onboarding email with this tutorial video, a download link, and your login credentials. From there, navigate to the website footer, click Download Extension, select Add to Chrome, and install the extension. Then click the puzzle piece in the top right and select the pen icon. Open the extension using the new Quick Access icon in the top right. Then enter your login credentials here. Log in and you'll arrive at the home page. From here, you'll see multiple pages available. There are several tools included, but the home page is where you'll spend most of your time. First, you'll see Category, which is the category your listings will be posted to on Facebook. Select the category that best fits your industry. Next is Post to Where, where you can choose from Marketplace, Facebook feed, Instagram, and TikTok. For this walkthrough, we'll use Marketplace. The others work the same way. For distance, we'll use miles. Kilometers is also available as an option, and you'll also see a list of emojis to choose from. These emojis are added to the end of the title to help the listings stand out on Marketplace. If you prefer not to use emojis, that's completely fine. You can also choose to add the mileage and the trim level to the title. Next, moving down to the description. There are 3 description types available: AI written, static, and from the listing. Starting with static, this uses the same exact description for every single car. I don't typically recommend that option, although some people do prefer it over the AI written description. AI written is the most common choice. If you use it, make sure you give it clear instructions. Be specific about what you want included. You can add benefits, your phone number, and your name. You can also ask it to write the description in English, and then include a separate description in Spanish at the bottom, or French for those of you in Canada. Hashtags can also be added at the end. That's a good example of the type of information you can enter here. Keep it short, keep it simple, and make sure it still provides value. You can also add a message to the end. In this example, I have North Carolina dealer listed there. Next is the automation style. I'll open the dealership website so you can see how this works. That way, you can see exactly what this looks like. There are a few ways to find a compatible inventory page. Most dealership websites are compatible if you're using a name brand dealer in the United States. If your website is not compatible, the quickest way to check is to visit the site after the tool is installed and see whether these icons appear. If you don't see the icons, go to Google, type in your dealership name, and add one of the third-party platforms at the end, such as Carfax, CarGurus, AutoTrader, carsforsale.com, or cars.com. Any of those will work, so feel free to use whichever one you prefer. That said, many people still prefer using the dealership website. If you do need to use one of those other pages, bookmark it by clicking the star icon at the top, so you can access it easily later. As you can see here, we have the blue Post to Facebook icon. That blue icon means the vehicle has not been posted yet. The orange Post Again button means it has already been posted. There's also another color, which may be yellow or pink depending on when you're watching this video. On the dealership plan, that indicates one of your coworkers has posted it, but you have not. You can still post those if you want to. Some dealerships prefer that you don't, so that part is entirely up to you. Next, let's move on to the autopilot and the auto-publish options. With auto-publish turned off, you would normally click Post to Facebook. Wait for the tool to fill in the details, click Next, choose your groups, and then publish the listing manually. That process can take time. If auto-publish is turned on and you save your settings, all you need to do is click Post to Facebook and the tool will handle the rest automatically. That means you don't need to wait around for each next step. It will publish the listing for you. Autopilot works similarly, but it lets you do this in bulk. For example, if we choose Next Unposted Vehicle, we can post 7 units with a 2-minute delay between each one. Then we click Start Autopilot. It will skip the first vehicle if it has already been posted and move on to the next one. From there, it will post that vehicle and continue through the list. Just keep in mind that you do need to stay on your inventory page while this is running. If you are not on the inventory page when you click Start, it will not begin. You can also stop autopilot at any time. Let me cover the next topic as well. The next option is Selected Vehicles Only. For example, some vehicles may not have usable photos, and you probably don't want to post those. To clarify, I'm not referring to stock photos here, but rather listings with no real photos at all, where only a placeholder image appears. Those are not ideal for posting. Listings that say images coming soon are a good example. In that case, some people use selected vehicles only. They come in, click this box at the top right, and choose only the vehicles they want to post. That works perfectly fine. In this mode, the autopilot box will only post the vehicles you selected. Moving down to the Facebook group section, here we have Auto Select Facebook groups. When the tool creates your posts, it will automatically fill in your preset groups, so you won't have to check each group manually every time. To make that work, you'll need to save a preset first. The first time you sign in, you won't see these groups yet, so you'll need to click Sync My Groups. The tool will run through a workflow, import your groups, and bring them back here so you can save them as a preset. I recommend selecting 20 groups, although I'll use 5 for this example. Give the preset a name, then save it. Once that's done, you'll see your presets at the bottom. You can also choose your active preset. In this case, we'll select Demo Test. Now, every time you use Autopilot or Auto-Publish, the tool will share to those groups automatically. It's a major time saver. Next, moving down to image editing, we have Banner Overlay. If you want your own banner overlay to appear at the top or bottom of the photo, you can do that here. You can apply it to all images, or just the first image, and place it at the bottom center or top center. Margin needs to be 0, and these two settings need to be 100. Then you can drop your banner in right here. If you need help creating a banner, click Create Banner. I'll show you that quickly. You'll see this page where you can customize everything to fit your needs, then download it as the PNG. Once it's downloaded, you can drop it into the tool here. Next, moving down to Photo Crop, this is the section you'll use. You can drag and drop this if you want to crop out banners or anything else from the image. You can apply the crop to all photos, the first photo, or none of them. Feel free to test those options, and you can also reset the full image at any time. Next is photo filtering. For example, if your dealership has a benefits photo exactly like this is a great use case. If you want to exclude that image from all of your listings, create a new preset. Choose Skip Photo 3, enter 3 here, and save the preset. From that point on, it will skip this photo every single time on every listing. Some people love that feature and some people don't. Feel free to experiment with it. Next, moving down to AI Person. This is a new feature we recently added. This feature places an AI person into your first photo. The goal is to attract more attention and drive more traffic, and you'll see a few different prompts available here. For the RV industry, we'll be adding more prompts such as families on vacation, and possibly a new box that lets you enter your own prompt. You can also choose the gender of the person. That covers the basics for this feature. We also have listing management, which is currently in beta. Feel free to test this out. If you run into any issues, errors, or anything that looks off, let us know. Since it's in public beta, use it at your own risk. The worst case scenario is that it could mark a vehicle sold on Facebook, even though it is not actually sold. We're still working through some of those issues. If you notice anything like that, let us know. I recommend selecting only a few listings at a time, then clicking these 3 dots and choosing Update the Listing. The tool will check the original website to see whether the price has changed. If it has, it will open Facebook, update the price, save it, and then update the listing if needed. For example, it can renew the listing. That's what this option handles. You can also manually mark a listing sold. Going back to update the listing, if a listing is no longer on the original website, the tool will mark it sold on Facebook. Returning to Mark Sold, if you already know a vehicle is sold, you can simply select it here and click Mark Sold for a faster process. You can also delete listings if you prefer. Some people like to delete stale listings and republish them, while others prefer to mark them sold and then republish them. You can do either. Down here, you'll also see different data points, including the list price. You'll also see the original listing, which you can open from here, as well as the Facebook listing, giving you quick and easy access to both. You can view the age of the listing, the time it was posted, the last time you touched it, meaning the last time you ran one of these options, and when it becomes available for renewal. This one should be available now. Sometimes the renewal timing is not perfectly consistent with 7 days, but most of the time it is. That's the main functionality here. These additional features are coming in a future update. You can also filter and sort items such as by longest since the update or by age. This section is very useful. You can leave your feedback here, and there are other pages available as well. There are also some advanced settings. If you want to use description from the listing and you're in the car and truck industry, go to this page, find description from listing, and check that box. You can also insert the VIN in the listing. I do not recommend call for pricing, but it is available if you want to use it at your own risk. It changes the price to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everything for this tutorial. If you have any questions, let us know. We're here to help.